Welcome to my new series. This is calling, I'm gonna call this video Calling When Mommy's Not Home. So I got the kids, gonna make my rice and beans that I used to make as a kid. See how it works out. All right, so real quick, heat up some oil real quick, get it hot. All right, here's my helper, Yumi.
Hi.
Yumi, can you close the bathroom door, please?
Okay.
All right, so the secret is you gotta find some good seasoning. So I have some stuff in the pantry I'm gonna make, right? I got adobo, pink salt, stuff like that. The basic seasonings. I don't have some things, but I'll make it work. I don't have any meat either, so what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna use hot dogs. Hot dogs work just the same. It'll work just fine, especially Nathan's hot dogs. They're the best, right? Mm-hmm. So the first thing is you wanna get the oil hot a little bit. After it gets a little hot, you're gonna add the seasoning and the meat. You let it cook a little bit. And then you're gonna add the rice, add a lot of water, and hopefully at the end of the day, it'll taste good, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's open up the hot dogs real quick. Gimme, here, wait. Oh. Actually, let's open up the can.
Yeah,
so I'm using Iberia beans because they're on sale.
And they're pink.
I prefer Goya beans, but you know, Goya wasn't available at the time. So let's open this up real quick. Give you guys an idea what it looks like. It's beans, nothing special. How do you open this? I don't know. Now I got this on sale because the box isn't special. The can is dented, but it works. Typically it's sealed, so it shouldn't be an issue, but you never know. That's why you cook it all the way through. And my favorite thing happened. It fell inside. Seems about right. You don't need that right now. Take everything out already. All right. So now I gotta pick this out since it decided to fall inside it. Yeah. There we go. So the beans have their own little water comes with it. I'm not gonna filter. You're gonna use that same water that came with it. All right. So beans are open. Can opener's done. Done with that. All right, let's cut some of these hot dogs. We're gonna cut the hot dogs by maybe 1/4 inch each, theoretically. So we get our cutting board. All right, and I need a knife to utilize. So theoretically, I have a knife here. All right. Yan Kan Cook, remember that show? No, I don't care about that show. All right, so how many hot dogs you want today? I'm gonna say I want, let's do 4. Let's have a little meat going on here. So. For a brownie knife, it's kind of dull, whatever. Actually, let me clean this real quick. So this is clean. All right, cool. I'm gonna cut down 4 hot dogs, 1/4 inch each, most likely. Each one, throw it in there, but let's see if the oil's hot enough. Let's get some water, throw it in there. So let's see if the oil pops, if it's ready. All right. Ah, pop oil too much for me. I think I put the oil a little too high. Let me go down to a 5. Yeah, I shouldn't have popped that badly. Anyways, all right. So we're gonna add the hot dogs and the seasoning first, and add the rice last, and the beans in the middle of that. So let me add the hot dogs real quick. Now the good thing about using hot dogs, they have their own seasoning, got lots of salt. Especially Nathan's hot dogs, they taste really good. So you can't go wrong with that. So I'm gonna put these to cook, and then I'll add the rest here in a second. Always I'm popping my face. The hot dogs are already cooked, but the thing is to get a little crunchy. As it releases some of the salt, it's gonna season the rice. That's why we're using hot dogs. Now, it's good to use Vienna sausages if they're available. But you know, there's a hurricane and everyone's panicking and buying everything that I like. So whatever. So cut that. Cut that. Throw this there. Alright, so that's done. Put that. So I'm done with this. Done deal. Now, usually you get some seasoning. I don't have any seasoning today, so I'll have to make it from scratch. So I'm going to add some salt, adobo. So I'm going to put some pink salt. Not too much salt. Some garlic. I like garlic, so. Now, some of you guys might want some hot sauce, but I add that towards the end because not everyone likes spicy stuff. Now, when you cook it with that, with the seasoning, it releases more taste. My assistant ditched me. It's all right. I got some Italian seasoning because, you know, I'm from New York, so we got to use Italian seasoning at times. I'm going to pour it on there. Now, this is really good at meat, by the way. Have a lot of oregano. I love oregano. All right. Uncle Roger, if you're watching me, I'm coming for you. All right. Last one, secret ingredient, adobo. Everyone's Puerto Rican favorite, adobo. Right, put some adobo on there. We don't have sofrito, but it should work. Now, I put a lot on there is because I'm going to use a lot of meat, a lot of rice, beans, so it should even out. Now, it is okay to test your food halfway through once it's cooked, just to see how the tasting is. Because if you don't taste, it's going to not come out right. People have a bad habit of cooking without tasting. In this situation, this food's pretty much cooked, so you have to worry about getting food poisoning. I know some people taste like steak and stuff halfway through with pork chops. I wouldn't do it with pork chops. I'll do it with steak, but not with pork chops. All right. So let's see what's going on here. So we're going to use our Pooh Bear spoon here. Yeah. Toss it up a little bit here. Yeah, this is my first time doing this, so we call it a day. Yeah. Let that cook down a little bit. It's already getting brown, as you can tell. Now, if you want to add more hot dogs, it's not up to you, but I'm going to let it be at that. Now, let's drain some rice, which most people like doing it, but we need to do this at this point. There's my assistant again. Where's the rice strainer, Amy?
What?
The rice strainer. Is it outside? Here, talk to the camera for now.
So, while my dad is going to find the rice strainer, I will be here for now, so. And my dad has to clean up this watery mess over here. And you need to clean up your
Yeah. All right. I couldn't find a rice strainer, but I'll use this. I gotta rinse out the rice. All right. So let's see. I hope there's rice in here. It says rice in the cover. Hopefully there is rice in here. Yay, there's actually rice in here. So let's do, where's a cup? Let's do 2 cups. 2 cups of rice.
Let's use 2 cups. Yeah, let's do 2 cups. Rice.
No, I'll rinse it out. Hot dogs are cooking nicely. They're brown.
Daddy?
So, how's it smell, you mean? Smells good. We'll get this
Yes.
Smells good. Go for the camera.
It's almost done. So while the sausage is almost done, so Daddy,
Yeah.
after we're done, can you give me a cooked grain of rice?
Yes.
So I can show people how it looks before and how it looks cooked. So this is how it looks now.
Oh, I got it. Cheers, we're watching Aladdin right now in the background. Here. Okay. Some more grain of rice.
So this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. You can't wait to see how it looks in the end. It's gonna look so much tasty. So right now it's see-through.
All right, I took a piece of hot dog to see how it tastes. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Mmm. This is good.
This is the bigger bowl.
Ronnie, I got a bit of that.
Hi.
Well, bean time. Add one more cup of water to the beans.
Bubbly.
All right. There's the magic right there. Stir this around.
This is kind of like my favorite YouTuber's cooking show.
Oh yeah? Who? Uncle Roger?
No.
Who?
I haven't watched her show in a lot, but I can tell you what she makes. She makes popsicles and stuff like this.
We're not making popsicles. We're making
And
rice.
it doesn't taste good.
All right. Throw our rice in there.
And also a taste test.
All right. Put our rice in there. And nice and layered. All right. Should have plenty of water in here, so let's just boil it down for maybe 20 minutes. Just make sure it's all in there. And we'll circle back in about 20 minutes or so. See what happens. Got to add MSG. A little bit, not how much. Not too much. I forgot to mention, you should cover it as you're boiling it. Let's check it out. It's coming along nicely. Only partially covered. It's always been done that way. So another 10-15 minutes should be done. Now always monitor your water. Sometimes you add more water. Right now it looks okay, but this is the water's rising properly, inflating properly, whatever you call it. I just wish I had sofrito, but hey, it is what it is. Hot dogs make a difference. All right, so rice is almost done. It's evaporating for the most part. Water's out. I just wish I had some salsa throw on there, but we'll make do with what we got. I took a little bit of rice out just to try it out. See how it tastes. So that's how it looks. All right. Super hot. Let me put it back on. Hard rice, but it's because I dug from the bottom. I'm not a big fan of bagel, but it tastes good. Good, man. The hot dog came out. The seasoning from the hot dog came out. Season the rice. Needs to probably boil a little bit more, but we're good. Oh yeah, good. This gangster star right there. No, quick heads up. How I got this recipe from? It's from my aunt, Irma. She used to make this when we used to go to Puerto Rico on vacation. Sometimes we didn't have what we needed to make the rice properly, so made it with hot dogs. Tasted awesome at the time. I was like, ah, this is interesting. So, thumbs up to Irma. May God be take care of you in heaven. And I know He is. At this point, I think the food's pretty much done. We'll cook it down a little bit more, get rid of the rest of the moisture that's in the rice right now. But basically, this thing is done. You can serve this, everyone will be happy. It has a little taste to it. I might put some hot sauce in mine towards the end of it. But, I don't know. Hashtag Mormon Chef. Peace out.